Chapter 130, The Second Conqueror Revealed. The crowd stood frozen, completely stunned into silence by Raito's sudden revelation regarding Ieyasu and the ancient Denka bloodline. Breaking the quiet, Ishori burst into a loud, mocking laugh. "Only now you hear about this? Oh dear." He continued to laugh hysterically, looking over at Agai with pure contempt. Hundreds of years ago, Denka was down here on Earth having his fun with some bitches. And you, Ieyasu, are nothing but the product of that. Ishori sneered, gesturing toward Raito. How can you trust that masked clown when he didn't even bother to tell you this earlier? Confusion rippled through the onlookers as they turned their gazes toward Raito. Amidst the tension, Juro remained completely unbothered, calmly smoking his cigar. "Enough!" Fuma roared. Summoning every ounce of his strength, he erupted into the air, flying straight toward Ishori with lethal intent. Die! But before he could strike, a sudden, blinding energy blast caught Fuma dead in the arm. The impact ripped the Mitsuki blade from his grasp, sending it flying deep into a distant spot far across the arena wall. "Damn it, what was that?" Fuma grunted. He scrambled to redirect his flight toward his weapon, but a brutal kick materialized out of thin air, striking him hard. Fuma crashed violently into the floor, knocked instantly unconscious. Hovering in the air where the attack came from, stood a figure clad in the exact same white armor Ishori wore before his transformation. It was the second conqueror, Shishori. "Ah, finally," Ishori smirked, looking up at her. "Where have you been?" Shishori remained silent, her expression cold and unreadable. Down in his hiding spot, Ryu watched in absolute horror. What? No. The girl. No. Shishori. The realization hit him like a physical blow as his mind raced back to their previous conversations. Ishori shrugged carelessly, looking at Shishori. "Whatever. I'm fine with or without her anyway. These guys are just scum. I don't even need her help." Turning his attention back to the battlefield, Ishori pointed his arm directly at Age. "Teki, laser claw." The beam struck Age dead on. He crashed to the floor, writhing in agony. Inside his mind, Daku panicked, his voice echoing nervously. "Age, Age! This power, it's too strong," Age responded mentally, crawling through the dust. "We are in serious trouble." "Now, you're the one being irritating," Ishori muttered, shifting his aim toward Juro. "Teki." Destructive flame. A massive torrent of fire erupted from Ishori's palm, completely engulfing the spot. Juro merely smiled right before the inferno swallowed him whole. When the flames finally cleared, Juro was completely gone. Ishori laughed loudly at the empty space. That was it? He was the weakest one. He turned a smug gaze back to Raito. "Now you've witnessed your little plan completely fall apart." Raito stood perfectly still, saying absolutely nothing. Suddenly, Ryu burst out from his hiding spot, his voice echoing across the entire stone structure as he screamed at the sky. "Shishori!" Floating near Ishori, Shishori's cold face instantly twisted into pure shock the moment that voice hit her ears. Slowly, she turned her gaze down toward the ground, her voice a terrified whisper. "Oh no!" Ryu glared up at her, his eyes blazing with fury. "This is what you haven't told me?"